Great. So we're here with Rebecca, and we're going to do some healing around stuff for business and life. And so, yeah, great to see you, Rebecca. Give me some, tell me what's on your mind. What can I help you with?
So I'm very new to business, and I am a trained teacher, and I just started business courses and looking at the entrepreneur life really around January time. And so I'm very new to it, and I've always kind of grown up with this idea that I have a limit, you know, like I get a job and this is where I am, and I would love to do a business, but oh no, I'm not capable of it. Or like, oh no, I'd love to do this, but I don't really have the confidence in myself to ever do it. But when quarantine happened, I kind of sat down and I studied more and did loads of like business courses online and like learned new ways how to do it, and networked with a few people. They taught me what they were doing. So I kind of like was in the right circle, and I thought, right, now is the time. Now we're in our business, we've just done our first launch. We had one sale, so it didn't go so well, but I feel like it's really a confidence thing that's holding us back. Like, I think if we really fully believed in ourselves and not listened to, you know, the family that they say, oh, when are you going to get a real job, or like other things like, oh, you can come back home, why are you traveling still, and you should be doing this, and why don't you follow like the normal kind of working lifestyle. So I think that's really like a big limiting mindset for us. And I think if I could just clear away like everybody's thoughts and just like really fully believe in ourselves and our business, and we are going to grow and we are going to be unstoppable, that would be amazing.
Okay, so if you had the confidence and you had cleared these limiting beliefs, would you be doing things differently like right now? Like, would you have a different group you were selling to, or would you have a different product? If the confidence thing was totally, you had shattered this thing, can you see anything that you might be doing different that you're not doing right now? Like, is there a different thing you would be doing in your business or who you'd be selling to?
Yeah, I think like if we fully had the confidence and believing in ourselves, we would like, I think like, so there's two people in our business. There's me, and then there's the Chinese teacher. She's like a really good friend of mine. And I think if we both fully like let go of everything else and really prioritize this, I think we could go far in terms of like selling the course. I don't know. I think if our mindset changed, I think we would be selling a lot more and it would come across that way. I feel like we are holding back and we are like having limiting beliefs about ourselves that is probably coming across to our like community as well.
Okay, if think about, let me see, anything that's causing you causing you angst these days. Like, is this bugging you that it's not working like you like it yet, or is there anything else that's bugging you right now, or is it like, it's okay if it doesn't work quite right?
No, it really did. Like when we did our first launch, we put our hearts and our souls into it. So then it kind of hurt when some people said, oh yeah, we're in. And then the day comes and they're not in. And so that kind of hurt us, and we were like, oh, but for so long they've been like messaging us saying they're definitely going to buy our course. And then it was like there were 3 days of selling, and the third day was like open carts, like you can buy now. And then the second day, the day before that happened, we had about 5 or 6 people saying, yeah, I'm going to buy. And then on the actual day, it didn't.
Okay, so when you think of that open cart day and it's going and it's like it's not going and then it's not going and then one person buys, when you think of that right now, how does that feel? Does that cause some angst right now, or how does it feel that that's how it went?
I'm frustrated and just a bit like, I feel like limiting beliefs on ourselves. Like, oh, what did we do wrong? Why has it happened like this? Like, what could we have done differently?
Okay.
Why did that happen?
Why did it happen? Yeah. Okay. And let's check in now. So go inside your body with your attention and notice what's happening in your body, the physical thing that's happening in your body. And let me know if you notice anything. What's happening in your body right now?
I feel like the pain, like where I'm thinking this, is in my stomach.
Yeah. And what's the feeling there right now?
Kind of like all in a ball, like a bit of like almost like a bit of tension, a bit of anger, a little bit of frustration. Just why has it happened?
Okay, so stay with your attention. Good work, good work. Stay with your attention in that ball area, in your stomach area, in your belly area. And just stay curious of what is the physical feeling there. What's happening right there? The physical feeling. And stay with it. Just notice it. It can change. It can go away. It can get more intense. It can get less intense. We don't know what it's going to do next. Just keep your attention on what's happening in your physical body. And then let me know what is happening in your physical body right now.
Feeling a bit lighter, the more I put all the tension there and then I breathed, I took a deep breath and it just feels a bit lighter now.
Okay, and so now that you're noticing what is happening in there right now, what's the sensation right now?
Relief and a bit more confidence that we can do this.
Okay, what's the physical sensation? Like the confidence is kind of like a description of what you think it means. What's the physical sensation in your belly right now?
Less tight, like looser, more air to breathe.
So is it tight right now or not tight?
It was tight and then I took a deep breath and then now it's looser.
Okay, and let me have you not take big breaths to try to make it change. Don't try to change it. Don't try to breathe into it. Don't try to do anything to it. Just notice what's happening. You're doing great. Everybody does. You're doing great. Yeah, just stay with what in your belly for a moment. Yeah, that's it. Just stay in your belly. Notice the most intense sensation without thoughts, without labels, without wondering what it is or calling it something. The physical sensation, kind of like you would tell a 3-year-old what it feels like. And what does it feel like in there right now?
Kind of like a sinking feeling.
A sinking feeling?
Yeah.
And so get kind of curious of that sinking feeling. What is that feeling? What does a sinking feeling feel like? What is the feeling?
It's like heavy in the bottom of my stomach.
That's great. Stay there. And it might get less heavy. It might get more heavy. Either way is good. Just notice whatever it's doing without labels, without thoughts. That's right. Just stay with whatever's happening. You might hear me take a big breath or a big yawn or doing something. That's the energetic part of what I'm doing to help you, but it doesn't need to concern you. Just stay in your body. Stay with the physical sensation. That's right. Notice the most intense part of it right now in this moment. And notice the most intense part of the most intense part. And notice what's happening in that part. Notice if there's anything happening right there. Notice if it's moving or if it's staying in the same spot, if it's changing or staying the same, if there's movement or not movement, the quality of the sensation. Is it tight or dull or twisty or dense or what's it doing? Notice the most intense part. That's right. Staying out of your head, staying out of thoughts, staying in your body. What's happening in your body right now?
It feels tingling.
Feels tingling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great noticing. Stay with that, keep noticing that tingling. It might go or it might come, it might move or it might stay. Notice where it is. Notice if there's a frequency to the tingling. Notice how intense the tingling is. Notice if it goes away or if it stays or changes or moves. Notice the most intense part. That's right. That's right. You're doing great. Staying out of your head, staying in your body, staying out of story or labels, staying in the physical. Notice the most intense part. Kind of like you could do it with your actual finger, or in your mind's eye, your finger touches the most intense part of the most intense part. And notice what's happening right there. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Still like holding on to this feeling.
Okay. And that holding on, describe that sensation that's in there right now. For some reason, I don't hear the voice. I lost your voice. I can barely hear you. Let me see, turn up mine. Okay, try it again. I can barely hear you. It's okay. I want to keep you focused, so I'm gonna just do my best to hear you. Okay, so go back in your body. You're doing great. And yeah, if I have a hard time hearing you, that's still okay. Okay, stay in your body. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in my headphones. Ha, ha, ha. In this moment, what's happening in your body?
I feel like it's slowly releasing. It's not as tight anymore as it was.
Okay.
It's got a looser grip.
And so just notice the area that is tight. If there's an area that's still tight, notice if there's an area that's still tight, and then let me know if that what you're noticing. Okay, stay with it. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're doing great. Staying out of your head, staying out of thoughts. It might loosen, it might tighten, it might move, it might stay. It's all good. Your body knows what it's doing. Keep your attention in your body. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Feels less tense.
Less tense. And is there still an area that has some tenseness to it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing great.
My back now.
It's in your back? Okay. Just stay there. You're doing a great job. You're noticing where it moved to, and now you're going to notice it there. And it might move back, or it might move different, or it might stay. Keep your attention on it. And I'm going to give you some words just so your mind knows a bit about this and lets you keep your attention inside your body, staying out of thoughts, staying in your body, noticing what you notice, all the stuff that, whatever this means, the reasons, the emotional stuff, the mental stuff, the spiritual pains, stuff that happened in the past, stuff that your mom did or your dad did or who knows what. It's like a candle. And that feeling is the candle. And your attention is like the flame. And so the flame burns down the candle. But you don't have to know what the candle means or what caused it or anything about it. Even if you knew what it meant, that's just the booby prize. It just would mean you know why you got this problem, but it wouldn't fix it. And so we're going directly to the source and noticing it, and your attention is burning it down. And it will go away. It's not our goal to make it go away, though. Your goal is to not do anything to it, to just notice it. That's right. Staying out of your thoughts, staying out of your head, staying in your body. That's right. That's right. That's right. Notice the most intense part. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. As if you could put a finger right on the most intense part. And you can do that with your finger or in your mind's eye, or you can imagine like having a little probe or some sort of little glass tube and touch the most intense part of the most intense part. And notice what's happening there. And pour love into that spot. Unconditional love. Unconditional. It's not trying to fix it. It's not trying to change it. It's not even trying to understand it. It's unconditional. Just pour love, love, love into that spot with no intention. That's right. Staying out of your head, staying in your body. Keep your attention on what's happening in your body right now. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Feels tingling.
Tingling. And whereabouts is that tingling?
Like all down my legs and down my back.
So, and is it your entire back or your low back or?
My mid to lower back.
Mid to lower back. So tingling in your mid to lower back and then down your legs. And is it in your entire legs or a certain part of your legs?
All the way down to my feet.
Your feet, okay. And out of all the spots that you're noticing that something's happening, where's the most intense sensation right now?
In my feet.
Your feet. And what's the sensation in your feet?
Just kind of like energy is there.
Okay. Notice that energy feeling and just get curious of what is that feeling like. It's like, what does energy feel like? Just what is the feeling? What's the sensation? And you might not even have words. Just keep your attention down in the feet area and notice what you notice.
I'm like more like grounded.
Okay. And what part of your feet do you feel it?
My heels.
And in the heels, is it the bottom of the heel or the whole heel or the back of the heel?
The bottom.
The bottom. And is it both heels?
Yeah.
Which heel is more intense? Left. Put your attention on the left bottom heel and notice how big an area it is. And in that part of your heel, notice what the sensation is. What's the physical sensation? If you didn't have the word energy or grounded, what's the sensation, the feeling? That's right. Notice what you notice. Staying out of your head, staying in your body.
Releasing.
Releasing. And what's the sensation of releasing? Like, what does it feel like?
It's like pumping that.
Pumping, okay, you're doing great. Keep your attention on the pumping feeling. That's right. Staying out of your head, staying in your body. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're doing great. That's right. Staying out of your head, staying in your body, noticing what's happening in your body. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
My feet have gone a bit numb.
And is it both feet or one foot?
My left one mainly, but both feet feel
Okay.
like they've lost a bit of sensation.
And is it the entire foot, or is it a bottom of the foot or the top of the foot?
The bottom of the heel.
Okay. Just you're doing great. Keep your attention on that numb feeling. Notice where the most intense is, the most numb part of the most numb part. Staying out of your head, staying in your body. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Wow. That's right. That's right. That's right. Staying out of your head, staying in your body, noticing the physical sensation, staying out of your thoughts. What's happening in your body right now?
I was like disconnected from my thoughts, and I'm just like inside my body feeling, which I never do. I never switch off from my thoughts. So it's a really nice place to be.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, just notice what you notice. Stay inside your body. Stay curious. Notice what's happening in your head and your neck and your throat and your upper back and your chest and your solar plexus and your belly and your hips, your arms and legs. What's the part that you notice the most? Where's the most? Are you noticing something happening somewhere?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I have some pain and it's feeling like it's releasing.
And what part of the body is that?
The lower back.
Yeah. Yeah, just notice it. It's okay if it gets more intense. It's okay if it gets less intense and releases. It's okay if it moves. It's okay if it stays there. Notice what it's doing. Stay in the body. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
I'm feeling calm.
Yeah. How is the low back right now?
Yeah, no pain.
How's the heels?
Good.
Good.
They're, it's a weird description. Like they're like in between numb, but they feel like hot and yeah, stable.
So hot, stable, and sort of numb. Yeah, just keep your attention down there for a bit. You're doing great. Yeah, you can notice the right one, the left one. Notice where on the heel or the foot it is. Notice the sensation. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. You're doing great. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body now?
I feel sensations of like energy running through.
And where's the most intense sensation?
Running up from my lower back up my spine,
Yeah,
and then also on my stomach around there.
you're doing great. Yeah, notice the most intense sensation, and it might feel good or bad, or it might feel just interesting, or it's okay, whatever it is. Notice the sensation. That's right. What's happening right now? What's happening in your body?
Energy is just flowing through, and it's feeling like bouncy, like positive, and just feels lighter, a lot lighter and happier.
Yeah. When you think of you're doing great. You're doing great. When you think of launching your business and figuring it out and doing the work and launching again and the way it went with the first launch and what it's going to do next and what you're up to. When you think of that right now, does it cause any angst or how does it feel to think about your business right now?
Um, Slightly tense.
And where is that tense in your body?
In the stomach area.
It goes right there. Yeah, you're doing great. No, just stay curious. Where is that sensation? The quality of the sensation. Where's the tensest part of the tensest part? How deep is it? Is it on the surface or is it deep or is it on the surface and deep? Is it in the left or the right or in the center? Is there any movement or anything happening in that area? What's happening in your body right now?
My lower back pain is back.
Yeah. And is it on the center or on the left or the right or
It's like the center.
go right to it and just notice the most intense part. Not trying to change it, just noticing it. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
The pain has got like released a little bit.
It got really what?
Yeah, it's released.
Oh, released. Okay.
Yeah.
And is it there a little bit? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's there a little bit, but it's released a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Keep your attention on that little bit that's left. That's right. That's right. Doing great. That's right. That's right. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
Like I've gone deeper into my body.
Oh, what pain?
Gone deeper into my stomach
In
area.
the stomach. Okay. Yeah. You're doing great. Notice that stomach area and get curious of what that sensation is. Like if you didn't even have the word pain, what is the sensation? That's right. And notice the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. If I were to ask you, where's your home? What's your question? What's your answer? Where's your home?
England.
Go inside your body. What's happening in your body right now?
So deep in my body. It's a nice sensation.
It's great.
I feel calm, no thoughts, just completely at one with myself.
Yeah. What's happening in your low back?
No pain, it's calm.
When you think of your business and launching your business and reaching the people that you can help and getting it out there and going again on the next round and doing what needs to be done and figuring this all out and where it was on the first launch and now where it is moving forward. When you think of it right now, does it cause any angst?
No.
And is there anything happening in your body? What's happening in your body right now?
Feel more able and capable of coping with stress.
Yeah. Is there anything physically happening in your body that you notice?
My back feels stronger. Like before, it felt a bit weak and a bit like rigid. It feels a lot more strong now.
Yeah, I was thinking that we forgot to test your physical body beforehand, but you kind of know how you feel. It's daytime there, so you know how you felt, before you got on the call. So we're gonna check again. Okay, let's anything I need. Hang on a second. You stay inside your body. You're doing great. I'm going to see. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, just stay inside your body. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. Yeah, I can tell you stuff that I saw, but that's the least important part because your mind doesn't need to know that stuff. But really, really, really good shifts, big shifts for your voice and um, bunch of old patterns from childhood and early adulthood, like the traumas that are shifted. So really, really cool. And I can tell you more because it's so cool, but it's like, I don't need to, I feel like I shouldn't because it's like, it was, it's done. It just was so cool to see. So, but I did see your voice, like your voice and connected to, like magic. Like I want to tell this one quote from Arthur C. Clarke, I think, a novelist or some dude from a long time ago, that said any sufficiently advanced technology appears as magic. So, it's like if we were back in 1960 and somebody said, "Hey, look, I got so and so on FaceTime," they'd be like, "What? Are you like an alien or freaky or what are you, a wizard?" And now it's commonplace. but not that long ago, it would have been like pure magic. And so this plays in that that world. So I want to have you just, we didn't check and see how you felt, but I want to just kind of have you do a little walk around, test your body, see how you're walking, see how you feel, see how the world looks, and then I'll come on back.
Okay. I feel like I can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
Normally my posture is like a little bit bad, and I feel like automatically my posture is better. I feel confident. Yeah, I feel really good. Wow.
It was a
That's
big
amazing.
shift. Yeah, yeah, it is amazing. It was amazing to see. So yeah, keep an eye out for you know, you were like this, and now here this we did this stuff, and just notice how life is. Notice what's different, and just count the miracles, and email me or Facebook me, and just tell me, Ralph, this is this, and then you can do a little video here and there. I'd love to hear the stories, because this was big. This was big stuff. So it'll be fun to
So
see
good.
how it shows up. Yeah. Do you have any questions about it so far?
How many sessions do you like do with your clients? Like,
So a lot of my clients see me for 6 months, and it's because there's like stuff beyond the next stuff, you know, like on board with entrepreneurs, so that the next thing, let's just solve it out. And there's more that we do besides this, but this is a big part of the work. So it's like 3 times a month for 6 months is a common thing. Some people see me for a whole year and they sign up for that for the whole year. Some people see me for one session, and but I only do that if it's like, I think, yeah, the North Star is, will this be good for the person? You know, because if it's like,
yeah.
no, you got too much stuff, it's like, we need to have you here for a little bit. What I've noticed with the entrepreneurs is one session is big. And I think it's because we're putting ourselves out there and solving that next one thing. Like, you know, we're in these coaching calls and like, okay, tell me the one thing that you need shifted today. And it's like, boom. And then the next week it's like, okay, tell me the next one thing. So it's like that with my work.
Yeah.
And so each session is huge. And if it feels like, you know what, I want to put this into our system, or with your people, your admins, and with your partners and anybody else, let me know, and we can talk about working together, working to help your people. So
Yeah,
it's,
definitely. Oh my gosh, I 100% recommend that to anybody. Like, I can't believe how different I feel after that session.
that is awesome. Can I do a little recording? Are you ready to do a little like, well, here's what happened when I worked with Ralph just now?
Okay,
Okay,
let me think about what to say.
okay, I'll turn off the recording.